Yo, what up, everybody? Can y'all hear me? Oh man, I tried to tell you it was a black swan. We don't know yet, dude. We don't know if it's a black swan yet. I don't know if it's a black swan yet. Nobody ever knows it's a black swan. We crashing hard tomorrow, Tony. Don't turn bullish. I'm not bullish, bro. I've been very bearish for like 2, 3 weeks now. Yo, what up, everybody? Let me put the charts on right now. My daughter's asleep. My wife is outside somewhere. Um, So I had a little bit of time to come on and do a live and stuff and do some TA and chill for a bit. I just finished eating like a half tub of small ice cream and I'm gonna be in Atlanta for this whole week. So I figured I might as well do like a quick video thing, a quick live before we head out and do the do. I do have to go to the bathroom though, so I might have to take you guys in with me to do the poops. Where's we at? Bitcoin's still running. Bitcoin's pushing pretty nicely. But it keeps rejecting, bro. You keep rejecting off that level, which is kind of insane. Let me see. I'm probably gonna add more shorts right now, simply because you keep rejecting and you don't want to pass that. See? Did you kill the high? You did, I think. 21,36157, 21,33. Yeah, you killed the high right there. You killed the high on Bitcoin right there. We'll see if this breaks. It does look like you're gonna break and go all the way to 22 something though. We'll see. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen, but I mean, it looks like you're pushing. It doesn't look. It looks like you're gonna keep running to the upside. You have a small little trend here on Bitcoin right there. So we'll see what happens. I mean, you have this whole range here. So I mean, if you break to the upside here, you're probably going to like a 22. You're probably going here, like 22.1. So we're on this range. And I'll just short this whole thing. Really, I don't really care too much if it keeps going up higher. Your shout out to Tony. Oh, what up, dude? What's up, everybody? I gotta take off my shoes because my wife got me some pretty cool Timberlands, but these things are heavy, bro. These things are big. Ugh. So I gotta take these shoes off because I'm in the living room right now. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody's weekend? Ugh. Gotta take these off. Does anybody live in Atlanta, by the way? I'll be there this whole week. What is there to do? I know the Coke Museum is there, so that sounds kind of fun. But apart from that, I don't know what else is in Atlanta. So we'll see we'll see what's going on. Just taking my shoes off right now, and I have the pack for today because I'm leaving tomorrow, like at 4 in the morning to the airport. I might go live tomorrow again, to be honest. I might go live tomorrow in the afternoon because I don't think I'm gonna be working tomorrow. I'm gonna be flying all day, so I'll probably go live maybe after the stock market. I'll be in Atlanta, I think like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if anything, I'll probably be live like at 3, 4 in the afternoon just to do something. I'm bullish on crypto long term. I mean, I think we're all bullish on crypto long term, to be honest. I don't think anybody's not bullish on crypto. I mean, if you want to see what my target is, here. This is something that I've only really shown my Patreon members, but if you want to see what my target is and exactly the date of my target, there you go. This is my target chart for Bitcoin. So I mean, it's not like I very rarely find people that are actually bearish on crypto, to be honest. But this is my target. My target's right here. I think we're gonna hit 130K Bitcoin by January 1st. Well, actually, not January 1st, but January, sometime in 2026. That's my current target right now. That's what I'm currently thinking is gonna happen. And we already started that cycle, right? That cycle start on October 1st last year. So I think peak, we're actually gonna hit peak. Oh, sorry, not there. Peak, I actually think is gonna happen in July 2025, and that's gonna be the peak. And that month is gonna be my signal to sell everything. So sorry about that. I think we're gonna hit 130K Bitcoin by what is it called? By July, sometime in the month of July for 2025. That's when I think we're gonna hit peak Bitcoin, and then that month I'm gonna be fucking shorting as fuck. But I do think that there's a really strong chance that you do something like this on, from here, go like that, something like this, to like a 15K, and then you like push up or whatever, something like that. But short term, I'm pretty bearish on Bitcoin. I definitely think it's going back to like a 15, 16K. Really high possibility that you actually come all the way back down to like 10K, to be honest. I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin at like 10K again. I'll be completely honest. I think that's my new target. If you guys haven't seen my videos, my new target on Bitcoin is actually around 10K. Anything under 25K is FDIC insured. Oh, anything under 250K is FDIC insured. Can we expect a lot of scare in the banking system where people with larger amounts buy assets or push up the crypto market where the money is secure? I mean, I don't, I personally don't think so. I don't think that, because crypto is not, you can't really say that crypto is secure because it's not. You can invest, $250,000 in Bitcoin right now, and in the next couple of weeks, Bitcoin's going to go down to 20K, to like 10K, right? And that would even put even more pressure on the market because you have a bunch of rich people, investing, hundreds of thousands of dollars in Bitcoin right now. And then in like a month or so, Bitcoin crashes to like $10,000. There's going to be even more scarcity in the market. And everybody's going to be even more paranoid. And then that's going to cause an even bigger sell off. So I don't think so. Um, I don't think that there's going to be a scar in the banking system. I think the Silicon Valley Bank is too. I don't want to say small, but I don't think it's a big. I don't think it's a big deal. Not yet. Everybody's like super scared about 250K and stuff or whatever, and all the insurance. If you have a lot of money, you're, it's better that you have your money like in the stock market, right? If you have millions and billions of dollars, you either have equity in a business or you have equity in stocks. I mean, or you put your money in bonds, right? Bonds are like multiple much bigger market than the stock market. I think I don't know how many times the bond market is bigger, but let me see. The bond market is huge. How much bigger is the bond market than the stock market? Three times the size of the global equity market. Yeah, bond market. If you're like a billionaire or a millionaire, you put your money in either bonds, you have equity in your own company, or you have all that money is living in like your stocks and it's all shares and stuff. Um, I don't think people were really too concerned about $250,000. I am bullish on crypto. If the AC doesn't have enough to cover everyone, there will probably be a disaster flare. Yeah, I don't. I think people are going crazy. I don't know if it's gonna be a disaster. I don't know how much money people had in what is it called, in Silicon Valley. I mean, yes, it is a pretty big bank, but you still have you're gonna have a lot of losses, right? Like you'll have people that have, let's say they had $5 million in the Silicon Valley, right? In the Silicon Valley Bank, and only 200. Let's say they had 5 million bucks, right? And that's all of their money, right? And only 250K is actually covered. So, you know, if you want your money to be secure, you're only gonna have $250,000 now. So your buying power goes down by 80%. Um, yeah, I mean you're kind of done, really. It's super. It sucks, right? It's really sucks, but it's the FDIC doesn't have enough money to cover everybody. Um, a lot of people are gonna end up selling a lot of assets. You're gonna probably see a bunch of Teslas. You're gonna see a bunch of like nice big cars. What is it called? You're gonna see a lot of like nice cars being up for sale, things like that. Um, but yeah, it's just it's not. SVB Bank is ranked 16 in the world. I mean, yeah, but it's not like six. Here's the thing, right? You can take the top five companies in the world, and they're bigger. They're multiple times bigger than any other company, right? It's the same thing as saying the rank 16, right? Like rank 16 is great, but they're 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 nothing compared to Bank of America or Chase or I don't know, Goldman Sachs or whatever stuff. It's like let's say there's $100, right, in a pot, and you have Bank of America and Chase and City and fuck, I don't know what else, dude, right? And they all these big banks, like the top five banks, own like $80, right? And Silicon Valley Bank is like rank 16, so maybe it owns like $2, right? If you take $2 out of $100, you don't really see a big like a big hellhole, right? This could Silicon Valley Bank going under is not necessarily big on its own. It's what the effects are that can possibly tank the market, right? If nobody was actually doing a bank run to SVB, you wouldn't really have any problems. But it's the fact that people are actually doing bank runs to SVB that are issues, and that's why they're going. That's why they're doing. That's why they're losing liquidity. Um, it's just economics, man. It's simple economics. FDIC said they use 1% of their portfolio to cover SVB. Yeah, I mean, nobody said that FDIC doesn't have any money, but they're only responsible of covering 250K per person for the accounts that SVB has. That's it. I mean, somebody can have 5 million bucks, they're not going to cover anything, right? Like, who cares if they only use 1% of their portfolio? That doesn't matter. It's what they're responsible for covering, and 1% of the portfolio is nothing. Markets bottom on bad news, arguable. I mean, you can argue that honestly, that markets bottom on bad news. I mean, it can tank super hard, it can rip up a little bit, and then it can drop again really hard. So I'd say I would argue that markets bottom on bad news are yes and no. You can hit like a 20K Bitcoin and then rally to like 21, 22K, and then you can drop under 20K all over again on nothing. More bank insolvency coming. You've been warned. Uh, I mean, we're not like, Melvin, like, yes and no. Again, we don't, you can't say it as like a guarantee, right? It's just, it's really just us being paranoid and stuff because we don't have access to anybody's information. So you don't really know what's going to happen. Can it happen? Sure. Will it happen? Who knows? Who knows, bro? Who knows? Nobody knows. What chart was I using? Bitstamp? Did I really just lose my chart, dude? What the heck? Should be Coinbase. Oh man, did I lose it? What did I? Oh, I thought I had more stuff on here. I really thought I had more stuff. Da-da-da-da. I think this trend was broken, right? Yeah, trend's broken here for sure. So we can get rid of that. Yeah, so you got one more trend here on Bitcoin before anything. Bullish entry is happening on the daily, so yeah, this is definitely pretty bullish right now, especially on the daily. But I still think you can probably hit this mark and then go all the way back down to like 18K. I'm still very, very bearish on crypto. I mean, if you guys think otherwise, that's great. Hopefully everybody makes money. But I'm extremely bearish on crypto. Dollar, what's the dollar doing? Is it not open yet? Well, we have half an hour for I think the indices to open up and stuff. So just waiting for that. You guys want to do anything on anything, any TA, anything else? Wells Fargo, yeah, Wells was pretty big. Wells was a pretty big disaster, but it was also 50% bigger than SVB. The fall of SVB will cause a domino effect and scare the market. I see a disaster coming our way, falling, etc. It can't. There's a thing. Just because SVB is falling, right? And there's a lot of rumors that they're not going to get bought out, things like that. It doesn't mean that everything's gonna fall. Everybody's gonna start thinking, oh, Black Swan event, or all this stuff, whatever. Um, it's there's a lot of hard guesses going on, right? There's nothing you can't really say that something's gonna happen for sure. Um, so if you think that SVB going under is gonna cause like a massive domino effect, then my recommendation is, I mean, do whatever you want to do, right? It's your own fucking money. I don't really care. But if you think there's a big domino effect that's gonna happen, then I say, short the shit out of it or short the shit out of everything. You guys already know that I'm extremely bearish, not because of the banks, but because of just regular TA. I don't really trade news. Don't care too much about news unless it's like CPI or something. Um, from my experience trading, generally I find that whatever sentiment is currently in the market, that's the news that keeps popping out, popping out, popping out. So if we're like on a weekly bear trigger, chances are that the news that's going to come out is going to be, it's going to continuously be bearish. But again, general TA is telling me to short. That's why I have a big ass short on Ethereum right now. That's why I have big ass shorts on Tesla. I mean, it's just telling me what to do, right? Nvidia TA, NVDS or NVDA. Yeah, Nvidia is going down. I think the whole. I mean, I think the whole market's gonna drop. And I've already gone through a bunch of videos telling you guys why. I mean, you want to watch the videos of the TA, just look through my channel and stuff. But I already told you guys plenty of times what I think is gonna happen to the market. I think we're gonna crash pretty hard, right? At least that's what TA says. Where's my chart for the SPY? So again, I mean, we're in a bear trigger, right? Bear trigger. Generally, what can happen right now? You already broke, right? I mean, I don't. Whatever you see, even whatever you see right now, right? Even at the lowest wick, everything broke. You broke everything on the lowest wick, bro. Right? Like everything already broke. This is like you came down, retested, now you're going straight down, right? Chances of us coming back down to here like a 350 are extremely high and even lower. Watch. Look at the 2 week. Right? The weekly is bearish. You have a long way to go on the stochastic. And if you look at the monthly, right? I mean, come on. Right? Like I don't know how to help you guys here. But it's very simple, right? I mean, once this closes, which it can probably close, if we drop low enough, you can close like this month, right? This month you can close like that. And what happened, right? The last time, closed bearish, right? Came down. You went from 427 to here, so you still went up a couple bucks, and then you dropped significantly. But these month triggers are pretty insane for what is it called? Um, for SPX. I feel like this is wrong. Let's see. It's like I hate that I can't use FXCM. That's the problem. The problem is that I can't use the broker that I like using and I have no idea why, to be honest. You can use the E-mini. We'll see. Yeah, same thing. But, generally, I don't know. I'm pretty bearish on the market as a whole. I think I have a really good chance at coming back down here to like a 360, 370-ish for now. And I think even US 30. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that can happen right now, and the fact that you've been trading essentially 370 to 4. Like you've been trading around this range here, right? On where is this? To be really, look at that. You've really just been trading this range for, you know, for like what? What is this? Let me measure this. How do I measure this? I forgot what the measure tool is. Measure. What is that? Magnet mode is on. Drawing anchors will be snapped to the closest OHC value. Oh, I don't want anchor mode. Oh, here we go. Measure. So, you are what? For 273 days, you've really just been trading on this range. So, keep in mind, don't be surprised if you're back here in the next couple of months or whatever. I mean, generally what happens is you're what? Bearish for on the week for 1, 2, 1, let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 months. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, everything's telling me to like short the crap out of the SPX, especially with that. Look at that. I mean, it's basically a pretty nice retest on trend there and stuff. This is a little bit higher than what I like. That's why I like other charts, right? Because if you look at the SPX 500 on like Black Bull, let's go with ACAP. On ACAP, then you have a little, they all look the same. Never mind. I was thinking about something else, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, I mean, you already have a full daily bear candle here. You can probably go back to 392 retest and then come all the way back down to like 379, 380-ish or something. But again, it just depends on CPI, honestly. Sorry, I feel like I went on a ramble there for a long time. just talked about nonsense. NVDS is NVIDIA inverse ETF, and SGIM is Kramer inverse GB. Oh, I mean, if you want, there's like a weird thing going on with the inverse Kramer and stuff or whatever, um, where people were there's like it was running up like $5 after hours for some reason, and I'm just like, well, there's probably no volume in the inverse Kramer and stuff like that, so I probably wouldn't put any money into it, honestly, not until it gets more volume. BlockFi is going down due to SVB. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff is going down due to SVB. I know that Etsy, I know that Roku had a bunch of stuff. Um, what is it called? There's a lot of stuff that was attached. It really depends on what their cash reserves are. Like if Roku had 25% of its money in there, like, Roku, in a sense, you have to figure out what their total evaluation is right now. And, essentially what you can do is you can short it 25%. Because, Roku, if it does in fact lose all that money, it's now 25%, weaker. So, you know, it's kind of insane. BAC down to $5. $5. Really? I don't think Bank of America's gone down to $5. BAC, where's it at? Bank of America, $30. No, why would Bank of America go down to $5? That's way too much, bro. Bank of America is closing a bear, you know, it's closing a bear month. What does it usually do when it's down here and it does that? Oh, fuck, look at that. That's nasty, dude. I mean, the last time it did that, Bank of America went from $12 to $5. So I'd say it probably goes down another $7. So 27 to 20, like $23. 23. Ah, that makes perfect sense. Look, you have really nice support there at $23. So I'd say BAC goes to $23. $5 is kind of, yeah, that's kind of that's I would never say that. What if they bail out SVB and everything goes back to normal? The bailout's not gonna happen. If they were gonna bail out SVB, it would have happened before the FDIC helped them out and stuff or took over. Bailout's not happening anymore. I can almost guarantee you guys that. You only have bailouts before the FDIC takes over. After the FDIC takes over, there's no more bailouts. Rest in peace, my run calls. Maybe. I mean, I'm not saying that the market can't bounce. I mean, you can definitely have a bounce this week, and the whole market can be saved by CPI coming in like ridiculously, um, ridiculously low. I think what was CPI last time? Like CPI was like 6.2. If CPI comes in at something stupid like 5.5, then dude, the market's gonna rally like crazy. But as of right now, yeah, there's a very slim chance that your run calls are gonna do anything. If anything, it's probably gonna dump. You're probably gonna dump a lot lower, to be honest. One, two, three, one, two. Yeah, I can almost guarantee you that run's probably going to maybe back to like $17. I mean, it's for sure going lower. I'll tell you that. Run is definitely going lower. I don't really see a big bounce coming from run. You can probably have like another small trend here from the second point, like this, like that. Even down here, yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Like that. I mean, you probably have another one, so you could maybe, do something like this, like that, and then come down, or you like just do this and come down. Chances are you're gonna go down though. I would probably say that this is probably gonna maybe go back to like $22 and then drop to like, $17 or so. What is this? 17, 18? Yeah, like $18, $19. Yeah, run definitely looks like it's gonna come back down. I'd short all the pumps up. BAC going up, not going down. Uh, eh, I don't know if Bank of America is gonna go up, to be honest. I think financials are gonna get hit pretty bad. Where's JP Morgan? JP, JPM. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I don't know why banks would go up at all. Look at that. You're gonna close a bear month and you didn't even break the high, bro. Like, why would you think that banks are gonna go up? I would 100% disagree with you. I'd start the trend here. Higher chance that you see, JPM go like that down here. And then from here, possibly push down lower, come back, and then go like that. Something like that. Yeah, especially with the month closing like that. Like, bro, I mean, come on. Like, I would 100% disagree with you. What did the bank do for COVID? February 2020, it closed the bear month. Bear month. Is there a index for banks or finances? That's odd. When did the SPX close the bear month for COVID? This closed in February 2020. Actually, this makes me a little bit. Let's look at what's going on. Is this COVID? February 2020. Yeah, it also closed it on in February. So it closed the month in February, and then everything crashed the month after. JPM. I think JPM, and again, same thing. Closed the month, came down after. Closed the month, kept going down. Closed the month, pushed down really hard. Closed the month, pushed down again. Yeah. So I think BAC already had a trigger, right? BAC already had a month trigger. Yeah, dude. Chances of what happened for, let me see, what happened for February? February 2020, closed the month, came down super hard, closed it right here. So it's definitely, the stock is definitely, yeah, I would definitely say that if BAC closes this month bear in 18 days, you're going to have a massive, massive drop off the month after. I can definitely see BAC crashing all the way down here to like 22 bucks. So, I mean, we could see a pretty, this could be a really hard drop for the whole market in general. So I do think that next month might actually be, a lot of pain. So what, 23%? Yeah, that makes sense. But I can definitely see the financials leading here and dropping down to possibly, you know, 23, 24 bucks for Bank of America, somewhere around this range. But yeah, next month for April, I can definitely see lows of like 23 bucks. And then obviously you reassess and see what's going on. But yeah, I can definitely see Bank of America $23 next month. And then if it closes that bear month, yeah, I could definitely see it tanking super hard. So yeah, I don't think Bank of America is going up. I think it's going down. We bounce on CPI, then Powell will smack this market down to hell. Maybe. I personally think that CPI is going to come in at like a neutral position, maybe a slightly hot. Um, and if it does, we're going to tank really hard. But again, that's just my opinion. I don't really know what's going to happen. None of us know what's going to happen. We'll see what's going on. CPI is going to, it's up in the air. It's coming out Tuesday. So, I mean, I have no idea what's going to happen for CPI. I think it's going to go back up. It could drop another, like 1 point, right? And CPI can come in at like 5.2 or something. Powell will start printing cash. We're gonna rip to the upside soon. We don't know yet. We don't know. We don't know if he's actually gonna do that or not. I really doubt it because we have a super ridiculously high inflation. Why would he? Why would he pivot now? It makes absolutely no sense. Because they would essentially just push a huge problem, down, you know, to like a little bit longer. It makes no sense for him to, they need to attack this problem now. Like, can they print cash? Sure, they can. Right? Will they? Why? They're just gonna make inflation a lot worse next year or the year after. Like they have to deal with this eventually, right? It makes no sense to pivot now. It really doesn't. Point 0.5 rate hike is the Fed finally admitting they were wrong and it's gonna tank. Yeah. If they do end up doing a point 0.5 rate hike, like a 50 basis point rate hike, and um, that's them admitting that inflation is actually a lot worse than they initially thought, and it's going to take a lot more to bring it down. And then rates are going to go super high, and what is it called? And the market's going to tank really hard because now there's actually an issue. And that's when you can expect SPY to go back to like 350. When does the Fed announce the rate? It's on Tuesday morning at 5:30. Dead cat bounce on banks, 100%. I think this is a dead cat bounce, 100% like a false bull trigger right now. Like a fault. Like I really don't think that banks are gonna go up. So I mean, if you guys want to long banks right now, that's fantastic. Go ahead. That's your own, you know, that's like your own money and stuff. Do whatever you want. Me personally, I'd be opening up some pretty big shorts on Bank of America and J.P. Morgan. I think they're going. I think they're gonna drop. Tesla to 100. That's what it looks like. That's why I took that short. I think Tesla can go down to 100 bucks in like the next. What did I say? I forgot how long. I don't even know what I did for the TA. Tesla, 100 bucks. What was the average drop again in Tesla? I forgot what it was. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Average drop on Tesla was, this is 112 days. We dropped 166 points. Right here, you dropped, in 57 days, you dropped, I'll do it right here, like there, like 125 points in 20 days. Through here, you dropped, boom, boom, boom. You dropped $120 in 77 days, or $100 in 50 days. You know, but I usually like to have the actual low point here, so we'll do 120 days and 77 days. Here, I wouldn't count that, it's not a perfect entry. So generally what I think is going to happen is, what's the average drop here, right? You have 92 days, 35 days, 21 days. So generally what, like 40, like maybe 30 plus days, 90 days. I mean, to be safe, you could do 90 days out. What is that, 92 days? So 91 days, right? You drop 100 and roughly 20 points. So 98 days, 92 days for 91 days, 120 points. Like right there, that's fine. So Tesla down to roughly $77 by June 5th. So more than likely you can probably see something like this happen where is this? And you can actually do a range here, right? So this is probably like this. You can run this there. You can do another average here. And then you can run this here before you had another like nice little safety thing. So 60 days, this is the same. What did I do here? Oh wait, here you go. The first drop was here, right? So you can also run a forecast like this, where you're looking for the general, the general drop, or the first drop actually. So, sorry, not this. It's before recovery. So we'll do this, right? Or you can also look for, $100 drop within, 35 days or so. Again, you have 118 drop, 35 days, $97 drop, 21 days before recovery, right? 118, 35 days before recovery, pop, drop down, recovery, pop down, recovery, pop down, sort of a nice recovery. So, you can do, it's generally $100, right? Let's go with that. The low end would be 100, the high end would be 120. The middle ground, you can probably do like 110. Within, let's go with like, let's go with the usual is 21 days, 35. We'll do 35 days. So 35 days, we'll do like a $99 drop, $100 drop right there. So by April 10th, you could also expect a $100 Tesla by April 10th. So, there's your two forecasts right there, based off of historical drops and what Tesla likes to do. So, I hope that explains it a little bit more clearly for you guys. Netflix price action, please. I'll look at tech. I'll look at So Macho Man, that's all for you, bro. So you can either expect within 40 days $100 drop, or within like 90 days like $120 drop maybe on Tesla. Printing cash will make inflation go higher than it already is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, he would not. Like, if they start printing cash, I can almost guarantee you the market will not take that well, because it's gonna make inflation go much much higher. That's an extremely dumb decision by by Jerome Powell. I have no idea why he would want to do that now. Rates keep going up, but credit card debts are all-time high. Not only that, but the interest on the credit cards. I actually just opened up. I'm not gonna say what bank, but I actually opened up a new credit card, or a new account. Right. I opened up a new account this week for reasons, and I got the travel reserve card from this bank. Right. Like the top tier card. I'm paying, I think, like $400 a year for this thing and stuff. And the interest on these credit cards, bro, are like 20+%, from 20 to like 27%. And I thought this was really stupid. I'm like, fuck, who the hell? I'm buying it because I'm gonna be traveling a lot this year, and I want the points and all that stuff. But dude, like, who in their right mind is okay with paying 20% interest, right? Like, I have the cash to pay for all these travels, and then my work is gonna pay me back for these travels and stuff, right? But um, if you're just opening up a credit card with 20 to 30% interest, like, I am so sorry, bro, because you guys should not be doing that. That is logically, that is not a very smart thing to do at all. Um, you know, That's crazy to me. Don't open up a credit card if you don't need to. 20%, 25% interest rate is insane to me. It's absolutely insane to me. Is it still going? Bitcoin is still, yeah, Bitcoin's still chilling. Bitcoin's still going. I'm surprised the dollar's not open yet. Is it? Dollar's not open yet. Um, but yeah, credit cards, bro. Those things are crazy. Why did Bitcoin pump 5% off news of emergency Fed meeting? I don't know. I have no idea why it's pumping, but I'm shorting everything. This whole pump on Bitcoin, I'm shorting everything because I think that it's just gonna drop. There's no reason for Bitcoin to be bullish, so I'm just dumping everything. I'm gonna go do inverse Tony so I can make cash. You can. I mean, you can trade whatever you want, man. I'm calling inverse Tony, guys. I mean, you can trade whatever you want, bro. It's real money. If inversing me helps you make money, that's cool, dude. Do whatever you want. I don't. I mean, I'm just I'm just trading to make myself money. If anything that I do helps you out in some sort of way by just doing the opposite, if you make cash, that's all good, bro. Do whatever you want. It's all your cash. That's why I say never do what I do, right? Because my strategy, the stuff that I do is very different from regular traders, and all my Patreon members know that my strategies are very different. DXY, Bitcoin still, yeah, Bitcoin still looks like it's gonna pump. See, five strong men happening right now. Tyler, I hope you're on here. Well, not yet, but this isn't perfect. But I don't really trade the five strong men on crypto. But I can definitely see this running up a lot harder. Tony, you a real one, bro. Thanks, bro. Thank you, sir. I'm just here, just helping out, man. Helping out where I can. My daughter's asleep. My wife is outside. I'm just chilling, bro. I got I got nothing else to do right now. Actually, you know what? Now that we're at this resistance, I am gonna open some more shorts on Ethereum. I am currently in drawdown. I'll tell you guys right now, right? I'm currently in drawdown negative $240,000. I'm gonna open up some more shorts on Ethereum. So that's my current drawdown right now. Can't really show you guys my phone, but yeah, I just opened up some more shorts. Current drawdown right now is 240K. Uh, Tony, bro, Netflix. He forgot. Oh yeah, let me do Netflix, dude. Ah, Netflix. I mean, it's 3 minutes till the SPX opens, so I'll chill here with you guys. Where's Netflix, bro? Netflix looks pretty easy. It was a very, very, very. Actually, no, I wouldn't say it was an easy short because it's been running up even on these weekly triggers to the upside. Let me see. What does the 2 week say? 2 week says bear. The last 2 week, what happened was, oh, that was heavy. Look at that heavy drop on Netflix on the 2 week. That's kind of insane. Monthly is, oh yeah, dude, I'd short the shit out of fucking Netflix right now. Fucking hell, man. I kind of want to. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna short the fuck out of Netflix. How much has it actually ran down? What was the peak here? This is what, 20% drop. I think Netflix for now, you're probably gonna see a drop back down to trend here at 276, especially because you're starting to break the support here, right? So I could definitely see you fill this gap, so the gap here doesn't really matter anymore. Take that off. But I can definitely see, do you have a small gap here? Yeah, you do. You have a gap here at 350 as well. But yeah, I can definitely see this dropping a lot lower. You could bounce from here back to possibly like 341. So there's two things that I can see, right? You could just keep dropping, which I think you will. I think you'll probably just keep dropping to 277. If CPI comes out really good on Tuesday, you're probably going back to 41, that level. So that's probably what can happen. Or you can maybe come back to here, like this level, and maybe make like a head and shoulders, right? So there you go. So two things that can happen right now, right? I'm more bearish to the downside. I think you can probably go back to 277, but again, TA doesn't really matter that much right now because you're just waiting for CPI on Tuesday. But if I had to make, I mean, I wouldn't even trade this right now, honestly. I would not trade Netflix or touch anything until after CPI because that's definitely going to control the market. CPI comes in lower, you're going to rally, right? CPI comes in hot, comes in higher, you're gonna completely shit the bed. and I would 100% short Netflix. Possibly back down to. Let me see, what kind of a drop that would that be? I would short Netflix down to probably like 218. That's where I would probably short Netflix to 218. If CPI comes out bad, I'm probably getting puts on Netflix, shorting back down to like here, 219, which is a 25% drop. Yeah, I'd 100% short it here. Maybe buy like 2 month outputs for 220 ish, whatever. Maybe 250, 220. But yeah, if Netflix comes out, if CPI comes out bad, I can definitely see Netflix dropping all the way down here. And the monthly, bro, the monthly is gonna go bearish as well. And I think Netflix, for the most part, respects the monthly a lot. So, right, so we'll do this. Like, what's the general drop here for Netflix, right? Yeah, so if you want to short Netflix, that's great. I'd say wait till after CPI because that's going to be a big controller, right? Netflix likes dropping percentage 70% in 121 days. That was more, I think, news than anything else, right? Here on the same month, with that rally, you dropped down, came up, that didn't do anything here. You dropped from there down to here. So you dropped 120 points in 60 days. Here, same thing. You dropped easy. You dropped 180 points in 150 days. So 64, 150, 121. General average is what, about 100 and let's say 120 days, roughly 100 days. So yeah, once you close this and CPI comes in lower, I can see us going back all the way to like $200, somewhere around this range. And then if we continue to see really bad stuff, you can probably tank super hard. So yeah, overall I'm pretty bearish. TA says bear on Netflix. I'd probably start shorting Netflix now to like what is it? I think it was like 219, but I would enter shorts after CPI. I think right now is really risky to short Netflix, but TA says down. TA on Netflix is down. It says down to 219 here. I would short it down to here. Maybe you see a rebound or something and then come right back down. Because keep in mind, really strong chance that if you break this trend here, you're probably gonna make a new trend here, like that. I don't know, something like this. And you'll see Netflix go like this. Watch. Netflix will probably dump from here, go down there, go down to like 219, this level, come back up to like here or something, I don't know. And then drop all the way down. So CPI comes in hot, that's probably what's gonna happen. That's a forecast for probably the next, I don't know, a couple months for the rest of the year. So again, if you break this trend, you're gonna come down here, probably come back up to trend, and then die all over again. But it just depends on CPI. I wouldn't do anything. CPI comes in hot, like flat or a little bit higher. Oh yeah, I definitely say that we're gonna have a really solid bear market this year. Like probably worse than a lot of other stuff. How deep in the red are the bears? They're not deep in the red. Why would they be deep in the red? Bears are doing really well right now. Apple TA. Apple looks like it's going down too. I think it just closed like a weak bear trigger or something, didn't it? Yeah, I shorted. Just on TA, I short the living crap out of Apple. Right? Came down, closed, retested here, coming right back down. I think Apple's probably going to like 136. I think longerish term, but yeah, I think Apple's going down to like a 136 or so. And you're not breaking highs, right? Your high was back here at 15738. Your high here was 15630. So, my guess is Apple's probably going to come down to like 136. Again, that's just TA. You have to wait for CPI to come out. CPI comes in really, really, really good. That's going to be pretty nuts. Why isn't this open yet? It's already 3 o'clock. Is none of this opened? Did people forget that we were in daylight savings time or something? Is that why? You know what? That could be it. That could be why nothing's open. Because of daylight savings. Let me check my phone. Ugh. The dollar. Oh yeah, the dollar died right now. The dollar went like, the dollar completely crashed. Where's Bitcoin at? Look at that. Bitcoin died. The dollar, where's the dollar at? Dollar. I mean, if you guys know, I mean, the dollar gap down, so that makes me extremely bearish on everything because it's gonna fill that gap, and everybody knows that the dollar does not leave gaps open. So, where is DXY? Man, how many did I do? I need some water. Look at that. Look at that huge gap down. 104 down here. Look at that. Still selling off. Huge gap down. That's a ridiculous. That's probably one of the biggest gap downs I think I've ever seen on the dollar, to be honest. But it's gonna fill it. It's gonna fill that gap for sure. So I'm not really worried. I mean, peep Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin should be popping off ridiculously hard off that drop from the dollar. But if you have Bitcoin dropping like this, the dollar is gonna be. Look at that. You just broke lows. So Bitcoin's probably coming back to 20,500. You just broke these lows. You're probably gonna come back to 21K even, and then after that, you're gonna drop all the way down here. But again, this is just confirmation. Look at that. I don't know what you guys think otherwise, but you know what? Everybody trades however they want to trade. I'm not here to manage anybody's money but my own. That's it. Tony, doesn't it seem too obvious the whole market will be short next week? I feel like they will squeeze all the bears. They can squeeze the bears, but it's just dependent on news. That's really it. I mean, whether you're short or long, nobody's winning right now. It just depends where CPI is, right? That's it. Just depends on CPI. You know, gold's gonna skyrocket. The DXY is so bearish. I don't know about that. Just because the DXY gap down, you know, you shouldn't be bearish on the dollar just because it gapped down like this. It's gonna fill this gap, and once it fills this gap, everything's gonna tank super hard. But let's look at gold. I think Flair was talking about gold earlier, and I was trying to figure. Yeah, there it goes. There's the pop. So gold popped super hard. That's what Bitcoin should be doing. Bitcoin should be popping like this, right? So you're probably coming back here somewhere to like 1942, somewhere around this trend here, you know. So it was pretty easy to call this drop and then back here to like 1942, so that's not bad. So you gotta wait for this to actually hit like right here. Where's my command prompt? Okay. So you gotta let this drop down. This is probably coming back to here. I just want to see where this is going on because none of the indexes are open. What about the Nasdaq? Nasdaq is closed. Yeah, everything's closed. DXY. Keep in mind, DXY is still not bearish on the weekly, even with this drop here. The DXY on the weekly chart still not bearish. Just remember that. Daily, the daily is bearish for sure. And did you already break lows? I think you already did. I think you already broke lows here. No, not yet. Haven't broken lows yet. Where's the 4 hour? 4 hour. Oh yeah, I'm definitely pretty bearish on the market right now. Super bearish. You're more than likely going to close this perfect entry sometime between today and tomorrow. I don't think you will break these lows, but again, we got to wait. And then you're going to fill the gap that's like right here on the dollar. So I would, if anything, I'd be adding a lot more shorts to all my positions right now. Yeah, look at Bitcoin, bro. Like that's crazy. Yeah, Bitcoin big rejection off here. So, I mean, it does look like it's going to come right back down. The weekly, I'm going to close in an hour. Yeah, the weekly still bearish on crypto. Again, would not be surprised if you see everything tank really hard. But yeah, to answer your question, I think it is very obvious that a lot of people are bearish right now, but I'm just, all I'm doing really is just, following TA. TA says everything's going to go down. Bears winning right now. Keep in mind, we are still in a bear market. I would actually argue the opposite. I do not think we are in a bear market. I actually think we are in a bull market. But as of like December till now, we're like in a sort of a bullish market. I think that's gonna change. And then everything's gonna tank. Futures are open. Ah, nice. Let me see where the futures are at. That's what I wanted to see. It's really the only thing that I'm interested in. I just want to see where the futures are at. Futures are, they are not open for me yet. Futures are not open for me. Can anybody confirm if futures are open? Because I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing on my side. Futures, yep. No futures open on my side. I got no futures, nothing open on me. Check ES1, it's open. Really? Look at my ES1. Look at that. ES1. It's not doing anything, bro. Like I don't know what to. Let's refresh. Actually, let me check on my phone. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that was weird. Like, why is it like, I was like, what's going on? But I think I probably just needed to refresh my stuff. Look at that. You're gonna fill that gap right now. Boom. Actually, with that gap up, no. I'm gonna open up some shorts. Shit. No. Go on to SPX. Open up some shorts. And then open up some shorts on the NASDAQ. Trade. Sell. Alright, cool. I'm in. Opened up a bunch of shorts just now. Fill that gap really fast. And then I'm just waiting for the dollar to come back up and fill that gap. Because that gap fill is gonna be glorious, I'll tell you guys that much. So I'm gonna be doing nothing but just adding shorts. Just gonna be compounding shorts over and over and over and over again right now. Gold gonna skyrocket. DXY is so bearish. Yeah, gold should. I actually do think gold's gonna go up. It's not. It hasn't been. But I think gold isn't going up for the reasons that everybody thinks it is. I think gold's going up as more of a safety concern for a currency and for cash and for a safe place to put their positions. So I think gold's going up because obviously because there's not really TA, but more so because everybody thinks that gold is going to be like a secure place to put your money in and for it to not really be so volatile, which I actually agree with that. I think gold is a perfectly safe place to put your money because it doesn't fluctuate all that much, right? I mean, if you look at the monthly, we look at the monthly chart, right? You've been fluctuating between where's my little rectangle boy? Right here. Let's go like this. Yeah, sure, this is fine. You've been fluctuating roughly between this area for the last what, 3 years or so? I mean, and this changes. What is it? From peak highs to lows, 15%. I'm assuming the same thing. 15% ish. Yeah. Yeah, you're really only fluctuating 15% for the last 3 years. Personally, I think that's a very safe. Like, if you want to stack cash and you're worried about where the economy is going, I mean, if gold's only going to fluctuate 10% up and down in the last 3, 4 years, it's the safest place to put your money in. That's why you always see it rally when there's fear in the market because everybody buys gold because they're scared. So I think gold's a very safe place for people to put their money in when there's fear in the market. What would make you bullish on SPY? CPI. I've said that plenty of times. I would only be bullish on SPY if CPI comes in at something stupid low. Last month it was 6.2. This month has to come in lower. If it comes in lower, long everything, right? Comes in lower, long everything. If it comes in hot, short the fuck out of everything. That's it. Very simple. Very, very simple. Don't you think everybody's saying that it's bearish, then they might pump the market? No. I don't think that anybody's gonna pump the market. I think that CPI is gonna tell us whether we're gonna go up or down. That's really that simple. The only short that I'm looking for, not short, but the only thing that I'm looking for right now is uh, what CPI is gonna do. That's it. Just CPI. Yes. See, you're already coming back down. Came right back down. Came back up. My shorts are probably in profit right now. Where's the minute? Minute is recovering. Looks like it's pumping up to the upside. Where's Bitcoin? Bitcoin just chilling. 4 hour is here. We're on. Whoops. Don't care about that. We're on resistance. Trend would be up here. Yeah, you can probably sell off from here. Yeah, then the 1 hour is triggering in a little bit. Yeah, 1 hour should probably trigger in a little bit. This can probably take us all the way back down to like under $19,000 to be honest. So I'm loading up on shorts right now because I'm shorting all of this. Just loading up on shorts. DXY. DXY is just chilling. So I'm just waiting for that gap to be filled. And I think it's going to be filled sometime soon. I think after this 5 minute goes, after this 5 minute, I'd be long the dollar all this. I'd be long in everything here on the dollar. This is definitely going to, you're definitely going to fill that gap there. And if CPI comes in, like I said, hot, you know, this is going to, you're going to fucking go to here to like 107. And if you hit 107, chances of you coming down to like here or to back to 105 are pretty high. But then after 105, you're moonshotting. Because keep in mind, right? My target for the dollar, as my Patreon members know, is right there. It's 121, right? Sometime this year, sometime next year, I don't know. But my target is 121. And I think it's going to hit. I'll tell you guys that right now. I think 121 on the dollar is going to hit. The monthly is getting stronger and stronger on the bull side. Be very, very careful what's going to happen in the next year or so, a couple of months. Let me see what else is going on. Dollar. That's the thing, man. The SPX is just not, it's not doing anything. It's open, but I got to go to the ES to figure out what's going on. ES, there you go. Coming right back down. See? Sold off. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you actually break lows here. Because, I mean, your trend here is very little, right? Your trend on the SPX is extremely small. So don't be surprised if you actually sell off from here. Your next zone would be for target would be right there. Like right there, probably. So like a 385. So if you break these lows here, if you break this low, you break trend, you're probably going to 385 pre-market or aftermarket, whatever you want to call it today. And then Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin and Ethereum should start coming back down as soon as 5 minute came down. As soon as the dollar starts, coming back up, there you go. See, little bit of support there. You're starting to see that structure. So I'm probably gonna open up more shorts on the SPX right now. Are none of these indices open? Black Bull. Yeah, it's just the ES. The ES is the only one that's open right now. Only one that's open. So actually, now that we're here, let me open up some more shorts. Come on, load. Trade. Sell. Opening up some more NASDAQ shorts. Trade. Sell. Charts. Ethereum. Oh, did Bitcoin and Ethereum just pump? They just did, I think. I think they just pumped. Look at that. Wow, that's a big pump right there. That's what should have happened when the dollar came down. So as soon as the dollar dropped, that's what should have happened. You should have seen this huge pump like that on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So yeah, if this closes, you're probably going back to trend up here to like 22K or so. So that huge pump right there, you just closed above these highs. Pretty sure you can go up to like 22.1, which would be second target. So first target for me was actually 21.4. Second target should be at 22.1-ish right here. So you're really starting to pump there on like crypto and stuff. You have some pretty big buys. If you're seeing candles like that, right? Look at that. If you're seeing big candles like that on crypto, there's some really big buys coming in right now. And usually those buys happen on news. So this can actually be pumping off of, what is it called? This can be pumping on maybe somebody has early access to news or something. So, let's see. Yeah, so as of right now, you can probably go up here to like a 22.1 on Bitcoin. Does that mean the dollar is dropping? Let me see. Dollar is... No, dollar's chilling. But I want to see where the SPX is at. Let's go with the ES. I need some water. Yeah, the ES is going up too. Yeah, ES is chilling. That's one strong man right there for those of you that are part of the Patreon. One strong man right there. There you go. One strong man. Ugh. but we'll see. Where's the dollar at? Dollar is up here. Dollar. Oh, the minute closes, it's probably going to come back down a little bit, so we'll see. But yeah, so far right now, everything looks like it's just chilling. Crypto is pumping right now. Your ES is delayed. The ES is pumping like crazy right now. Is it? Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I mean, I don't see anything. Charts. The SPX is at 390. 386 to 390. I mean, I wouldn't say it's pumping like crazy. It doesn't look like it is. It's at 390. It's coming right back down. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up. SPX 500. Black ball. 8 cap. Yeah, now I can see it pumping a little bit. Well, not pumping, but it's very little on the minute chart. So there's very little going on right now. Breaking news: signature banks have been closed. The ES is at 395. Really? It's up here. That seems very not right, honestly. ES. Let's go with ES2. 394. Where did it close? Close at 393, 394. Yes. Yes, one is at 389. What's at 3? It's dumping now. So not really sure what you're seeing, bro, but yes, looks like it's dumping pretty hard to me. So yeah, I'm opening up more shorts. Not really sure what you guys are looking at, but doo-doo-doo. Trade. Sell. Opening up more shorts. Trade. Sell. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill for right now. Another bank went bankrupt. Signature Bank. Dang. Signature Bank. Crypto bank signature slides on Friday and troubles at Silicon Valley. Where's the most recent one? Breaking: signature bank shut down by state authority. Oh, it literally just came out 35 seconds ago. That's crazy, dude. There you go. See? SPX coming down. Yeah, I'm not really sure why you guys were saying that it's like mooning and stuff at 395. Yeah, I don't see. I mean, nothing is open right now. Yes. We're going to ES3, ES2, E-mini futures, S&P for March, for June. What if we do March, June? Actually, let's go with June. June is at 389. Yeah, everything's kind of coming down, bro. I don't know what you're looking at, but I don't see it at 395 at all. Nowhere. Oh shit, look at the Nasdaq, bro. So that's what it is? Is that what's going on? 'Cause the Nasdaq pumped like crazy. That's a big boy pump right there. So maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe it actually is delayed. Doo-doo-doo-doo. 1 hour. Yeah, that's a big pump on the Nasdaq. I wonder why it's delayed like that. Let me check everything else. The Nasdaq chart. Yeah, so the Nasdaq pumped. What about the SPX charts? The SPX still shows that it's at 391. Yeah, I don't know why you're seeing 395, but maybe I'm just getting a delayed reaction because I'm on TradingView and stuff. So maybe that's why. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Where's Bitcoin? My eyes hurt a little bit. I gotta go get some water. Yeah, look at that. Bitcoin huge pump, bro. Look at that. That's 22. Yeah, that trend breaks. We're going up ridiculously hard. This is like the only trend holding it back. If that breaks right here, you're going back to like a 25K. That's kind of nuts. It's still going too. I wonder why it's mooning. Look at that. It's not gonna stop. It doesn't look like it's stopping, honestly. It really doesn't. Your boy might have to take this L, to be honest, if it keeps pumping up like that. I mean, if it hits like maybe like 23K, then I'll probably take the L. But so far right now, I'm not like too worried and stuff. I might actually open more shorts here, to be honest. That's probably what I should do. Like that's a very strong pump. I'm gonna open some more shorts on Ethereum right now. Trade, sell. There you go. Just open them more shorts on Ethereum. Check your MT4. SPX is moving. I mean that's the thing. I am checking it. SPX is at 390. Oh, there's a pop. Oh yeah, now I see it. Yeah, it was like delayed for some reason. I don't know why. I'm probably still gonna short all this, to be honest. Signature Bank will go to 0. ES is at 395. Let me check. Yes. Yes, one. 391. That's weird, bro. Is it really a 395? I mean, now it's starting to go, but see, now it's going. I wonder why it's delayed like that. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, we pump. We're probably going back to like a 398. If you pump from here, I can see 398. But yeah, I don't see this 395 thing. 392, maybe like a 398. It already broke highs here. You're breaking that order block, so yeah, you're probably going back to like a 398 right now on the SPX. So that's kind of nuts. I don't know why my stuff was so delayed. Super crazy that it's like delayed that much. Look at that. It's pumping now. I wonder where the dollar's at. Dollar, dollar's recovering. It already came. Oh yeah, dollar's probably coming back up here. Damn, something smells in my house, like super strong, and it's making my eyes hurt. It smells like soap, like a crap ton of soap. 392, big pump right there. For get rid of that. All right, cool. Well, something seems wrong with my charts, so I think I'm already been out for like an hour, so I think I'm gonna chill and call it a day. Just because what is it called? Damn, it's going now. 393, 393. Now it's really starting to move. See, that's the move that we were looking for at open when the dollar dropped. Because if the dollar dropped that hard, we were looking for you are looking for everything else to pop. But now the dollar is recovering up here, then we'll see what's really going on. So far, so good. You did reject off that trend, so my new shorts are probably in profit right now for Ethereum, to be honest. And again, if this happens again, I'll probably just short. I'll probably just short again, to be honest. I'm gonna be shorting this whole way. I think the next level here is probably gonna be like a 23.4 on Bitcoin. If we come back up here, I'll just add some more shorts. All right, guys. So I think with that being said, I've been on for an hour. I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's been super cool. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me for a little bit. Super fun, super cool. I think I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna go hang out with my daughter and my wife. And I gotta pack because I'm gonna be in Atlanta for the whole week. So that's gonna be fun. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Have a what is it called? Have a great weekend. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys more than likely tomorrow in the morning if I make another video and stuff. So have a good night, guys. Have a good weekend, and